Gallegher,
Gallegher, Gallegher. Oh, Gallegher, Gallegher, wearing out his shoes, nosing around for who, what, when, where, how, what, when, where, why, what, when, where, news.
Well, last week, Gallegher helped capture a notorious outlaw named the Sundown Kid and proved he was man enough to hold down a reporter's job on the Brimstone blast. However, he soon found out that reporting for a frontier paper was only half of it. He had to be printer's devil, circulation manager, delivery boy, janitor, and as we shall see on this program, a political crusader with a big assist from none other than the Sundown Kid himself.
Extra, read all about it. Daring capture of Sundown Kid and Notorious Wild Bunch. Extra, read all about it. Brimstone blast exclusive. Wild Bunch captured. Extra, read all about it. Sheriff Dodge held in conspiracy. Extra, read all about it right here. Blast exclusive. Robbery foiled. Extra, read all about it. Extra, read all about it.
What's more, Snead?
Don't let that spoil you.
Here it is, Mr. Snead. Hot off the press.
Wow.
Care to read about your capture, Mr. Tucker?
Would I care? Well, what do you think I took you out there for? Give me a nice write-up?
See for yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have a... Any of you guys got any money?
No.
No.
It's all right, sir. Compliments of the house.
Hey, Gallegher. Didn't you get that reporter's job?
Well, sure. Thanks for the story on you.
Well, what are you doing hawking newspapers?
Well, I'm not a reporter exclusive. Mr. White, that's my boss. He also made me head of circulation. So the way I figure, if I'm going to step up circulation, I got to get out there and peddle papers. And it gets me around town so I can pick up more news items, too.
What a hustler.
By the way, what happened to Sheriff Dodge?
Well, hadn't you heard? Frank took him over to the county seat for safekeeping.
How come?
Well, he started talking last night, and did he talk? He even dragged in the mayor.
Mayor Riggs?
Yeah. And he gave us documentary evidence to back it up with.
Wow, what a story. Does Whit know about this?
Well, not yet. I'm kind of waiting to see how the marshal wants to play it.
Well, while you're waiting, I'll start working up the yarn.
Oh, Gallegher! Not so fast. No, not so fast. I do know that Frank figures it'd only be fair to confront the mayor with the charges first and give him a chance to deny or confirm.
Oh, I thought you said you had proof.
But that's for a judge to determine, not a newspaper. You understand?
All right. But as soon as you know something, you'll let me know. Okay, see you around.
Phew.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Sundown, Tucker and the Wild Bunch are captured. Hi, Marshal.
Hi, Gallegher. Hey, howdy, Frank. How do we do?
Oh, we did fine. Just fine, Sheriff.
Did Dodd do any more talking? He sure was going... Did you say sheriff?
I had Judge McManus appoint you sheriff of Brimstone.
Now, what did you want to do that for?
Well, you're a detective, aren't you?
Well, sure, but that means I use the old bean, not guns and fists. You know how I hate violence, especially when I'm involved in it.
Yeah, well, I guess you're just stuck with it till after the next election. Now, come on along with me. I've got some sad news for the mayor, and I want you there as a witness.
You know, Frank, I always did think there was something peculiar about this political setup.
Circulation department have to wait. News department's got a hot lead. We'll see you later.
Hey! Well, what was that all about?
I wouldn't know. We sure hired ourselves a live wire, didn't we?
Take the word of a miserable miscreant like Dodge against mine?
We have documentary evidence, Mr. Riggs.
Documentary? What documents?
Oh, office memos, between your office and the sheriff's regarding company payrolls and gambling payoffs and under-counter sale of licenses and lapsing mortgages and confidential information on the proposed railroad right-of-way. Do I have to go on?
I get it. A shakedown, right?
In a way, yes.
Well, exactly what is it you boys want from me?
Nothing much, just your resignation.
Resignation. Oh, you stupid fool. When I go out of office, it'll be in my own sweet time. Oh, feet first. Now, if you've got another card, this would be the time to play it.
The next card will be the good people of this town. I'm asking for a recall.
There's no right of recall in this territory.
Oh, yes, there is. I checked it out with Judge McManus. And this is Mr. Snead's appointment as interim sheriff pending a general election, also duly authorized and signed by Judge McManus.
My. You boys are real do-gooders, aren't you?
No, just trying to bring in a little breath of fresh air, that's all.
And, you boys think you can carry out these idle threats?
We aim to try, Mr. Mayor. We certainly do.
And did the good judge also tell you what it takes to initiate a recall election?
He did. 25% of the eligible voters.
That means that you'd have to garner about 500 signatures.
Yes, 25% of the eligible voters.
And do you really think you can find about 500 citizens in this town who will go on record as opposing me?
We do.
Yes, sir.
Provided we can give them adequate protection.
Protection is the one thing they're going to have for sure, sir.
Good day, gentlemen. Good day.
I think it's time they got hurt a little.
Hang on now, Turk. Be lots of time for that later. Meanwhile, we better take it easy.
Hey! Hold it! What is it? Don't shoot from me.
Extra, read all about it. Marshal Neimeyer. Hey, watch it.
Come on, get out of the way.
Marshal Neimeyer captures Wild Bunch. Extra, read all about it. Marshal Neimeyer and Detective Snead capture Wild Bunch. Extra, read all about it. Marshal Neimeyer captures...
Erm, as soon as you proof the first page, skip to the third, will you?
All right. Oh, here. Here's the fourth column.
All right, here are a couple more. Oh, afternoon, gentlemen.
Howdy, Erm.
Hi, Whit. Hello, Erm.
Gentlemen?
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Come on in, I want to talk to you. Sit down. That recall move took real courage. And I want you to know the blast backs you to the hilt. It's time somebody besides myself came out strong against Genial Gene and these hoodlums.
Well, how did you know about that?
Well, everybody knows Genial Gene is a crook.
No, I mean the recall.
Well, my roving reporter informed me.
Well, how did he know about it? We only just came from Riggs's office.
Gallegher, how much did you hear?
Practically everything.
How does this look?
There. See what I mean, gentlemen? You show us the proof you have against Genial Gene and we'll print it. All right, Frank, show him.
Whit, you're a mile ahead of me. Now, look, these are copies of some of the more incriminating documents. The originals are in the bank vault at the county seat. But look at this. Gambling payoffs. Here, company payroll shipments. Assignments of mortgages. This is the stuff we need, Whit.
Well, thank you. We've been waiting for this kind of action for a long time. Look at this, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Well, now then, who are we going to run against Smiling Genial Gene? As the interim mayor between now and election.
I hadn't thought about that.
Neither did I, but you can't just ask for recall and then leave the town wide open. Somebody's got to run it.
Somebody who can handle the job, somebody the people will trust.
We sure could use somebody like that.
Yeah. Well, have you got anybody in mind?
Yes.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yes, you.
Yes, Frank, how about you?
Oh, no, you don't. Not me.
Why not?
Now, Frank, you nominated me for sheriff. I'm nominating you for mayor.
No, you don't. No, I'm a lawman, not a politician. Can you see me going around shaking hands and kissing babies?
Yes, I can. We've only got about a dozen babies in this whole wild and woolly town.
Yeah, well, you just save your time and breath on me. You get somebody who can handle it, somebody who's courageous and intelligent and popular, because my answer is no. Absolutely and positively no.
Extra, read all about it. Marshal Frank Neimeyer to oppose Genial Gene. Mayor Riggs faces possible recall. Read all about it right here.
Give me one of those.
Read all about it. Read all about it. Marshal Frank Neimeyer
What did he
to
say?
oppose Genial Gene. Extra. Marshal to oppose Mayor
running for
Riggs
mayor?
election. Extra.
Why didn't you tell us, Frank? When did you change your mind?
Neimeyer to oppose Genial Gene.
Oh, wait a minute.
Frank Neimeyer to oppose...
Go sick 'em, Marshal. You got my vote all the way. Frank, this is the greatest thing that ever happened to this town. When you're the man to do the job. What you are. What in the world is this about?
Oh, don't be so modest, Frank. You're the perfect man for the job.
Sure you are.
Sure, you got intelligence, you're popular, you're courageous.
Read all about it. Marshal Neimeyer to clean up Brimstone. Read all about it right here.
Sold out. Give me some more.
What do you know?
What, already? We'll have to work all night.
I'll be back for more. Hi, Marshal.
Oh, the low-down, sneaky tricks. This is the worst I... Wait, what do you mean by running me for mayor when I told you...
I've been expecting that break. I'm all prepared.
Huh?
Maybe that'll show 'em.
I certainly hope so.
Now, wait a minute.
Hey, come here, look at this. How the light is off, stand back a minute.
Of course, Frank, if you really don't want the responsibility, there's still time to back out.
What about the petition, Mr. White? We still need those 500 signatures, you know.
Yes, we do. Erm?
Oh. Start with these and I'll get busy on some more.
Well, Frank, do we or don't we?
All right, Whit, you started it. Let's all finish it.
That's the spirit. I knew you wouldn't let us down. All right, here it is, boys, your recall petition. Everybody who's interested in cleaning out Brimstone's political stable, step forward and sign on the dotted line.
Extra, read all about it. Extra, read all.
Go ahead, sir.
Wait, maybe I better think this over.
Yes, sir, maybe you better. Maybe you all better think it over.
There's a law against interfering with the democratic processes, Turk.
You know, Marshal, democracy cuts both ways, you know. The mayor's got a right to see the names on that list. How else is he supposed to know which one of these people are his enemies?
All right. Who's next? I'd like to, Whit, but...
What's the matter with you? Are you a bunch of sheep to be intimidated by that hoodlum? I want to tell you something, men. We're going ahead with this cleanup, but in order to do it, we got to have your help. We got to have 500 voters' signatures. Well, if you're old enough to vote, you're old enough to be a man. Do you mean to tell me Brimstone's entirely populated by cowards? Don't you realize, gentlemen, for heaven's sake, that there's safety in numbers? Even Mayor Riggs wouldn't dare shoot all of you honest suckers. Who would he have left to cheat?
Read all about it. Marshal Neimeyer showdown with Genial Gene Riggs. Extra, read all about it. Extra, read all about it. The Brimstone Blast, the paper that dares to tell the truth. If you don't have 2 cents, get your copy free. Mayor Riggs faces possible recall. Extra, read all about it. Recall petition passed. Extra,
Whoa! Somebody help me! This horse is going crazy! Look out! Look out! Look out! Whoa! Somebody help me here!
Come on, somebody give me a hand there. Whoa, dirt all over you.
You got all dirty!
Oh my gosh, you're all dirty. You know, I don't think brushing's going to help this boy's teeth. I think he needs a good washing.
I think you're right. What you at there again?
Give me that gun, boy. Give me that gun.
hold it right there. All right, pick up my papers. You pull that gun, mister, and you're dead.
Be careful, boy. Careful, that gun goes off easy.
Well, pick up my papers before it does. You too, mister. Not like that. Put them back the way they were. Fold them neat.
Now, take it easy, boy.
Just pick them up. Now, how do you figure that?
I don't know, but I do know Gallegher. And I'll bet you there's a couple of paper-picking cowboys that's asking themselves the same question.
A lot more serious than it looks. Besides that, I don't care what you think. You're just too young to be roaming the streets at a time like this.
I was selling papers. That's my job.
That was your job. Till this town quiets down, I'm going to handle circulation.
And they'll push you around just like they did me.
Well, that may be, but there is a little more of him to push.
Besides, I'm a respectable adult.
Oh, and I'm not.
Not when you take a man's gun and go shooting up the town, you're not.
Oh, I wasn't going to hit anybody.
Well, what'd you shoot for there?
I didn't mean to. The gun went off accidental.
You see, that proves you don't know what you're doing. From now on, you work inside in the plant here, and I'll handle the distribution of the paper.
Yeah, I'll watch circulation drop to what it was before I took over.
That'll do. I don't want to hear another word out of you. As long as you're working for us, you'll do just as we say.
Or go back east where you came from. Now, what do you say?
Okay.
All right. See you later.
And you be careful, too. Oh, now here, you set this on the back page. And I'm going to fix us some supper.
A recipe?
Well, what's wrong with eating?
It's the day before election, and you want to set recipes?
Life must go on, dear boy. Besides that, that is the best shoe fly pie you ever put in your mouth. And if you just give me another hour, I'll prove it to you. Supper's ready.
Good.
Where's Whit?
I don't know. He hasn't come back yet.
Well, that's funny. I thought he'd be back an hour ago. Well, come on. I'll give you yours while it's nice and hot. I'll keep some for him in the warming oven.
take it back about the recipe for this stuff. Should be on the front page instead of the back one.
No, I am worried.
Let me take a fast look around.
No, you don't. You're going to stay right here. Well, maybe you better take a look. But be very careful. Stay where it's well lighted. Don't go down the alleys. Keep where it's...
See you later. I'm looking for Whit. You seen him around?
No.
Erm's worried he didn't come home for supper and he's not the type to miss a meal. If you see him, tell him to come on home.
Sure will.
Don't give me any trouble, kid. Just come along.
Was that close?
Oh, hello, son. Why don't you come right in? We've been waiting for you for quite a while. Right this way, if you will.
Mr. White.
All right, son.
Now, hold still. I know it's going to hurt.
Well, dee-dee-dee-dee. I hope he didn't give you much trouble, Stevie.
Come here. Come here.
What did I tell you about that? You guys just calm down, boy. I'm sorry now that we had to come get you like that. We didn't want to fetch you back. Well, we had to do it. I understand that you are real good at setting up a newspaper. Is that right? Now, Mr. and Mrs. White here, they hadn't been too helpful to us, so you're going to have to do it all by yourself. Okay? Now, you're going to print us a front page that says the blast has changed its mind and is coming out for Mayor Riggs. You got that?
Yeah, I got it. But I won't set it. I don't print lies.
Oh, no? Well...
No! Stop that, you miserable dog! No! No! No!
Hey, ma'am.
Let me go!
Sit down. Take care of her. You just sit down, old man. And keep your mouth shut. Both of you. Show them that we ain't kidding, Steve.
You can't reason with barbarians, Gallegher. Do what they want.
No! Ow.
No!
Wait, don't twist his head off there, Stevie. We still need him to help us. Jake, why don't you take those two old folks out back and let her see him get a little more medicine.
Right. Come on, old man. Come on. Get out.
No!
Hey, wait, mister, wait.
Oh, I thought that might fetch you back, boy. You ready to go to work now, are you? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, Jake. Just keep him out back there. If Sonny boy don't come through here like he's supposed to, you know how to hurt him. All right. You come with me, and no stalling. This thing's got to be out on the street before the polls open in the morning. Go ahead, get to work. Get to work. Don't worry about them. Just do your work here.
All set. You want me to start printing?
Yeah, right. How's your bum? Hey, it's daylight out already. Let me look at it first. Now, what are you doing? This is in here backwards. These letters and words are all backwards.
Sure they are. If I didn't set it up backwards, how do you think it would come out frontwards?
Oh, yeah, right. Right, I knew that all the time. I was just making sure that you knew it. See, there's a B, L, and an A, and an S, T. Blast! I tell you something, this light is not too good. Why don't you come around here and read this, and I'll look over your shoulder. Come on.
Blast says rig's okay.
Right.
Marshal backs Mayor.
Right.
Due to facts brought to our attention, this paper reverses its stand against Mayor Riggs. We find the mayor has been more sinned against than sinning.
What?
Shakespeare.
Who?
Shakespeare, the great poet and dramatist.
Yeah, but what does he know about politics?
Look, do you want this article written high class or not?
Hey. Go on.
More sinned against than sinning. And so we figured that Brimstone might just as well stay with the government it's got instead of maybe jumping out of the frying pan into the fire.
What, is that more Shakespeare?
No, that's an old adage.
Or is he a poet too, adage?
No, an adage is a saying, a motto.
Yeah, right. I knew that. I did know that. You don't need to read the rest of that little print there. Ain't nobody gonna look at that anyway. They never read beyond the big print. When he finishes these copies, you pick them up and start giving them to people. I'm gonna wake the boss up. This is gonna make him happy.
Extra, extra! Read all about it! Blast says Mayor Riggs okay! Extra! Blast comes out for Mayor Riggs! Marshal Neimeyer fights Mayor Riggs for mayor! Get your paper right here! Extra, extra! Here! Get all of it right here! Get your paper right here! Mayor Riggs for mayor! Blast comes out for Mayor Riggs! Here, have one! Neimeyer! Stevie, let me have one of those! Yes, sir, Your Honor. Beautiful headline. K.O. Riggs says blast. Mayor backs Marshal. What is this? Some kind of joke? Can't you read? You dumb cluck. Don't you know the type is set up reversed?
Yeah, I know that. I checked each one of these words letter by letter all by myself, though.
You fool. The whole thing is reversed, not just the letters.
Oh.
Give me that thing. Now you get out of here, get all these papers back and burn them. Don't leave one paper in this town.
Hey, Jay! Stop giving them out! Pick them up! What? Pick up the papers! What do you mean, Turk? Pick them up!
As soon as this gets around, we'll have the whole town laughing. For a politician, that's murder.
Well, maybe so, but Genial Gene isn't dead yet.
What can he do now?
I don't know, but he'll think of something. Let's not waste time congratulating ourselves. Voting begins in less than an hour. We had a front page started before we were interrupted. So let's get it finished, huh?
Extra, extra! Read all about it. Get your free election copy of the blast. Know the facts before you vote. Make the right choice before you vote. Read all about it. Your free election copy. Read all about it before you vote and make the right choice. They're free right here, the Brimstone Blast election copy. Get them free right here and make the right vote. Read all about it before you vote. Make the right choice. Get them free. Read all about it and vote right. What's going on?
Well, polls are about to open and the people are going to vote. That's what's going on.
What about the mayor's men?
Good question. What about them?
They got the place surrounded.
Yeah, but let's not get excited about it.
Well, if they're watching like that, who's going to have the nerve to vote?
Why don't you learn to mind your own business and go along and peddle your papers?
All right, Mr. Snead. If you think you can handle this by yourself, it's okay by me. Trouble's brewing.
I know.
Rigs gumming are all over the place. Guys are going to be scared to vote.
I know.
Make your deal, Marshal.
No deals, George.
Me and my boys could even things up for you.
And then what?
Well, we'd sure stay clear of this territory.
Nice try, George. But, thanks anyway.
Morning, Joe. Morning, Jim. Glad to see you out so early, ladies. Feeling better, huh? That's great. Good to see you. How there, Bill? Great turnout, yes, sir. How's the wife? John, good to see you back in town. How you feel? Oh, good to see you. How's the wife? Great. Good to see you. Hey, great. Good to see all your friendly, smiling faces. Good morning, Sheriff Snead.
Mr. Riggs?
Well, I declare it's just about that time. Open the polls.
All right, but I'm going to ask you to take your place in line with the rest of the boys and wait your turn.
Oh, come now. Candidates always vote first, especially incumbents. It's sort of a tradition. Isn't that right, boys?
Well, maybe you do have a point. Come on in.
Thank you, Sheriff. Morning, Whit. How you feeling?
Time to get started, Mr. White.
All right, here are your ballots. You'll find pens in the booth. You can go in there and mark them.
Next three voters, please. This way out, gentlemen.
Oh, we're staying right here, Mr. Snead.
But the law distinctly states that there's to be no loitering at the polls.
Aren't you kind of stacking the deck against me? I mean, who's to see that I get an honest count?
Me, sir. It is my duty as your sheriff.
Oh, come now. It's a notorious fact that we serve in opposite camps.
Well, you do have a point there, sir.
Indeed I do, sir. And to the end of equalizing things a little, I've deputized Mr. Powers here to assist you in maintaining an honest vote. If you stay, he stays. Fair enough? Excuse me, gentlemen. Vote right.
Gentlemen, it's still a secret ballot. Why don't you go right ahead and vote the way you feel?
Yeah, gents. Just keep in mind, no vote at all is a vote for Genial Gene.
That's enough, Mr. Powers. That's intimidation.
What's the use of voting? This town is crooked, coming or going. Let me out here. Get out of here. Wait a
while. Think it over.
Marshal, your gun.
I'm a candidate now, Gallegher, not a lawman.
Don't be a sucker, friend.
Look, I'm outnumbered out there. If I wore that gun, I'd play right into their hands.
If you go out there unarmed, you're not, huh?
Well, you know the old adage, George. If you can't practice what you preach, you might as well close up shop.
Yeah, drop dead.
It's a takeover, huh, Riggs?
I don't know, Mr. Neimeyer. Just, maintaining law and order, that's all.
Stand your ground, gentlemen. A light vote is in Riggs's favor. You know it and he knows it. Now don't let yourselves be pushed around. Let's get back in line. Now let's finish what we started out to do. Come on, Ed, Tom, Henry, don't let Riggs be coward around you.
Okay, come on out. Look, I mean this. You're always shooting off your mouth about how you hate hypocrites and crooked politicians and swindling bankers. Well, now's your chance to do something about it.
Me?
Yes, you. Now, come on out.
Sure. This I've got to see.
Okay, quick, up the stairs.
What good do you expect me to do with an empty gun?
Never mind, just get up there.
How about us? You leaving us, George? That looks like it. Just staying out of the weather.
Now let's get back in line.
Now. Electioneering's against the law on election day, Mr. Neimeyer.
Your presence here is more eloquent than my words, sir. Now, I'd suggest you leave and take your gunman with you.
How about yourself?
I'll leave as soon as I vote.
Well, I can't speak for your honor here, Frank, but me and the boys, we gonna stay. Unless, of course, you'd like to try and make us leave.
You know I'm not armed, Turk.
Well, sir, we can take care of that easy enough. Pick it up, or keep your mouth shut and get on out of here. Go on, Frank, make your move. Come on, make your play.
Don't nobody move down there, or Turk's dead.
That's right. This is your old pal, George Leroy Tucker, the Sundown Kid.
Excuse me for butting into local politics, but just this once I'd like to see a Brimstone election on the up and up.
Attaboy, Sundown. You're doing great.
Now, supposing all you fancy cowboys down there who's wearing guns come out the middle of the street and dump them. You see what I mean? Move! Don't do that, kid, unless you give me a warning.
I'm sorry. It was an accident.
Stay where you are, Turk. Put your hands up over your head.
Like this?
Genial Gene?
Me?
That's right, Smiley, you. Go over and get Turk's gun. Go on, move. Move.
something with it.
Put it on the ground, just like the one in front of Frank.
No, just run them out.
Things are a little more equal, huh, Turk? Okay, now just like you were telling Frank, anytime you want to make your play, you go right ahead.
No. No, that's just what Frank don't want is a duel.
Don't worry, kid, leave it to me.
You know, I really ain't got no quarrel with you, kid. I mean, you want to have your election, you all go ahead and have your election. We were just having a little bit of fun. Just some fun, that's all. I'll see ya.
See you around, Turk!
That's it, lads. That's what you've been waiting for. Come on, let's vote. What's stopping you now? Get in there. Let's vote.
You see what I mean? I know these big mouths like Turkey call their hand and they wilt.
Thanks, Sundown.
Much obliged.
Well, let's go down. But no tricks. Or I'll be obliged to shoot.
Don't worry, that's a lot of fun. Wouldn't want to spoil the memory.
Put that thing away. You're all alone and looking stupid. Mr. White, Sheriff Snead. Detective Reporter
Boys, that was really something. Me up there holding the whole town petrified with an empty gun. Putting the spokes on the fanciest high rollers inside of St. Louis with an empty gun. I tell you, that's really something. They're going to be putting this one down the rhyme set and the song. You wait and see. Hey, Gallegher, where you going?
See the marshal.
Just hold on there a minute. As much as I think talent like yours is going to rack and ruin on a newspaper, and as much as I'd like to have you in my bunch, if and when I ever get out of here, you got a lot to learn about what goes on in the criminal mind.
Yeah, like what?
Well, now you take Mayor... take Mayor Riggs, for example. What do you think he's up to right now?
Well, he's not the kind of man that prays. But if he was, I'd say that's what he's doing right now.
You're wrong.
All right, then what would he be doing?
Well, if I was the mayor's kind of criminal hypocrite, I'd be cleaning out the safe down at City Hall right now. Or anything else I could get my hands on. Including the crystal chandeliers, if they had any. There's something else I like about that kid. You never have to tell him twice.
Careful with that stuff, huh? Hurry up with that stuff. Come on. Not that. Don't bother with that. Get the stuff upstairs. Come on.
Oh, Mayor.
Where's Gallegher?
Protecting the taxpayers.
He sure took a risk letting you out like that.
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe I might get a little time off for good behavior.
What was that you said about taxpayers?
Huh? Oh, I sent Gallegher down to cover what could be the biggest story yet. Mayor Riggs clean out of City Hall. While you lawmen are up this end of town playing politics. That gun's not loaded. I can tell you that for a fact.
are a little suspicious about money matters can get these honest folks all riled up.
Hurry up, Turk. Come on now. Hurry up. We haven't got all day with that thing. No! You want to bring the whole town? Let's get out of here. Come on, move! Move!
Hey, Jake, come on!
What's going on?
Shh, you're just in time. They're cleaning out City Hall. No, wait.
Look, Gallegher, stay over there, will you?
Marshal, wait! Marshal, get him!
All right, hold it right there. Throw your guns down.
I ain't got a gun.
Easy. Just drop them on the ground. You know something, Gallegher?
What, sir?
It just occurred to me that we didn't really have to hold this recall election at all.
We didn't?
No. All we had to do was point you toward City Hall and turn you loose. All right, let's go.
Teal rig says blast mayor backs Marshal. Have you figured out how Gallegher set that type to read something different by setting it backwards, forwards? Or was it upside down? Anyway, don't feel bad if you haven't figured it out either. We can't all be as smart as Gallegher.
Gallegher! 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 That's Gallegher! Gallegher! Running down the street after another news beat. Gallagher, Gallagher, wearing out his shoes, nosing around for who, what, when, where, how, what, when, where, why, what, when, where, news.